Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our control playthrough. Where, remember when I said in the previous episode it's gonna be probably in the last place I wanna look? And guess what? It is in the last place I should have looked for the traffic light, which is, well, not in the archives, is where we went to clear the Benikoff TV. You can already see like red light, green light. Apparently, if I move when it's red, then I get sent here at the start. So I only need to move when it's green. So, yeah. Of course, it's always in the last place.
That must be one of the missing altar items.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice green. I'm gonna let it go. I mean, kind of makes sense, you know. You don't move when it's red, you know? Just like, makes sense, right? In my opinion. It is a traffic light. Oh, don't be. Of course you're doing that. That's why wouldn't you freaking do that? Come on. No! Crap. Okay. How far? Okay. You didn't put me all the way to the back. Alright, easy does it. I mean, when it's yellow I can still move, but you know, I don't want to risk it. I know I'm right next to it and I think I would have had the time. Again, I don't want to risk it.
Less escaped altered item to worry about.
Alright, traffic light procedures. Red light, altered item 49-KE. The object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides. From top to bottom, the lights shine red, yellow, and green. A popular children's game, see CBA-316 for details, is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red light is activated, there will be instantaneously relocated a distance of detected from the item. Note: theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. Background: the item was discovered after a street light at an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained, and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion in the townspeople's perception. Of course, it was a gas leak. Right, I guess the challenge for this one was just, you know, move when in green, don't move when red. Would have made for an interesting fight if you had enemies around, you know. So you had to think where to stop, like behind the cover, and maybe the traffic light move the enemies back to their former position. And they will keep moving. Anywho. Alright, here we go. I think you're kind of gone. Anybody down here? Ow. Somebody on top. Right, speaking of off-screen exploration and whatnot, I do have the charge mode upgraded to the max. I had enough resources. I could either, I think, upgrade the... was it the spin or the grip? No, okay. Yeah, I think it was the grip. The spin, I need a different resource for it. Sure, and then... I mean, this is containment. I think I might go for the snipers. Well, you know what? I'm gonna select this one. Let's see how many I'm gonna come across. But yeah, I have charge to level 3. What do I have here? This should be for the charge. Not for the shatter. I thought I had projectile spread. Anyway, I have this one at level 3, and I think it was spin. I know I need 5 resources that I don't have, but the rest I have. And I think it was maybe creep. Let me just double check. Can't remember. I think it was grip. I could have upgraded, or was it shatter? No, it was shatter. Spin, I need corrupted sample, then I can upgrade that one to, well, level 2. I'm probably gonna keep for that one. So I went for the charge now because, yeah, I'm using that more, so I went for the shatter. Right, I guess, should I fast travel? Nah. You know what? We're not gonna fast travel. Reason being, I will gonna fast travel to the lower here. But let's see if I encounter some of the...
I told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to Langston?
For the countermeasure I just picked. I'm hoping, or we'll see, we're gonna have a fight in the center. That's security. Also, that was 6. Yeah. And nothing here. Let's see if I'm gonna have an encounter around here. Yes, maybe you're gonna give me some elevated. Yes, no. Oh, I guess you're not gonna give me. I'm fine by just... Oh, there's one elevated. There's 2. See? That's why. Don't you run. I'm here. Do I have more elevated around? Yes, I do. Looks like 2 of them. Some. One more. Nope. Perfect. Perfect. This is what I wanted. Okay, so it's just one left. Was this? Yeah, this was the way to get back to the sealed area. If only I would have had a fight in the middle. Where the control point was. Do I have something here? I don't know what's with that red. Sure, I can just do not to save here. Right, let's see where that paper lantern is. No, not this way. It's actually this way. Then of course see with the other side quest as well. Yeah. How can I see a paper lantern over here? Oh.
That's an altered item in there.
Oh, that's a big one. That was it? Nah. Okay, what's gonna go wrong?
It wasn't so bad.
Paper lantern procedures. The item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item is a paper lantern known as Chochin. I probably butchered that name. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translate to ramen. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of redacted. More notable is its ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red color and warm, comforting glow. Oh yeah, that was anticlimactic. Well, I do have major targets in executive, and I do need to go to executive at some point. That means I have, what, 20 minutes, was it? Let's see if I can do this one. Where was the safe room? Ah, over here.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
Okay, already know that. I mean, if I can have fast travel here as well. Which is actually convenient. Once I do this, I can fast travel from here to dead letters. Alright. What's gonna be the idea here? Let's see. Oh, am I about to have another...
The fuck is that?
You tell me! Defeat the anchor.
It's making more clocks?
Okay, what exactly is the... Apparently it took damage from something. Okay, so I can do damage to it like this. And I'm assuming once it faces me, because I saw... Assuming that's the idea, right? Do some damage once. It's exposed like that. What if I throw one of the bigger ones? How much damage I'm gonna do? I mean, if this is all the fight, I would say it's a bit easy. Ah, here we go. Knew it was this easy. At least it will game me for elevated. Okay, yeah, definitely that does a bit more damage. if I throw the bigger one. No, up. Freak. Right. That's not great. Did not expect Ori to move towards me. Nice, I got he's elevated.
That must be the altered item.
I mean, we already saw that it was an anchor. Oh, it's looking very rusted.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Okay. A bit more easier fight. Just I did not pay attention properly. Okay, so I have that one. Nice. I don't have anything for the executive. I'm not gonna take maintenance. You know what? Let's just kill enemies using launch. That could be research sector. Pretty sure I'm gonna encounter more because I do have the side quest in there. And that actually goes with this one. You know what? I'm gonna get the launch tactics. And then once I'm gonna be in the research sector, I'm gonna take this one. Abilities. Okay, I have max energy. I'll get the launch 6. Perfect. And now I need 8 points for this one. That's gonna be a long way. And then focus mono launch. Okay. Where exactly was also collectibles, case file. Oh, anchors procedures. Right. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Weighs 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item. Specifically, redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix. On 25th of April 1983, redacted Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during redacted's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger, redacted, has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Potentially. But what if... what if with the clocks? Could be he be actually kinda alive? And he's making the clocks probably... because after 10 minutes, 13 seconds, basically correlation of time or something. Because it does not say here, like, oh, he's been generating clocks, you know? Only now, it's like, it's been generating clocks altogether and all that. So maybe potentially a form of him is still alive somewhere. Okay, executive major targets pneumatics, which It's relatively close to dead letters anyway, right? Yeah, pneumatics, and then I have dead letters. So go to well, it's gonna be dead letters anyway. And then do pneumatics, then return to dead letters, and yeah, finish with that one. Before that, actually, let me just select the mission. What was Langston's Runaways? And let's go to dead letters.
That's no normal piece of paper.
Yeah, it's not. Right. And yeah, unfortunately, since we failed, my game crashed as well. So that's why it's gonna be the jump cut. I'm not gonna show the fail attempt. And yeah, while loading back, the game crashed. Cool, at least I have it saved here. So yes, we're not doing the major targets. We're doing the letters. All right.
Okay, so you need to know where it's gonna end up.
Oh, really? Bro. Okay.
I need to find the other pages.
Okay, that's one of them. I'm assuming it's gonna be 2 more or 3. They're all in. Oh, they are in dead letters. Oh, enemies. Oh, hold up. Do I still have enemies around here? I'm assuming yes, because the music is still going. No, after threshold kids. No, thank you. No. Where exactly are they? Oh, find you. Let's see. At least the launch countermeasure, it's safe. So there's that. Still alive down there? Thank you are. Okay, where are the rest? Was it just you? I think it was. Yeah. Cool. Well, at least that was a failed attempt at to do that, I think, but at least it saved the countermeasure. Oh, but where is the mold one? Hold up. It disappeared. Of course it did. Pierce mode. Sure, I can do that. I'm gonna change the charge, I guess. Right. Empty. Yeah,
Just
okay.
look at it.
I have that one.
Inches wide and
Oh, looks like there's one of the papers. So I do need to come up here for them as well.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Okay. Smoking ban. Dear elected official, Thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, patriot. Right. Okay, can you relax? Okay, we're gonna end up. Okay, you're really annoying.
Should be one more page.
Okay, so one more, not two. Okay, so looks like this is in the same area. Right, let's go on the top here. Level 4. I have the clearance, perfect. Oh, there's no multimedia, or just only a document. Oh well, I guess I'll take it. White kitchen. Dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it is not the case that you have dismissed my claims outright. In that hope, I am writing you to once more ask for your help in understanding the oddity that has befallen me in my home. I have recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently I have begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in my kitchen, a tiny little thing with not much but a sink, I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing on strange dark stone. I stare out at the colorless sky as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue? I think not, as it feels terribly real. This has been occurring for some months now, and I've become frightened of entering the kitchen. If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they may make of it. I await your response with little expectation, but great hope. Very truly yours, Lorraine Fitzgerald. And I'm pretty sure the agency answered, right? Okay, I hear it. It looks like dead end over here. No documents over here. I'll accept here. Okay. Pinstripe world. I'm a plate suit in a pinstripe world. I'm a plate suit in a pinstripe world. Yeah, a plate suit in a pinstripe world. Then there is redacted. I'm a plate suit in a pinstripe world. Okay, this repeats. This feels like when you do something and the teacher tells you, like, right, I will not do X, you know, multiple times on the board. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and there's another cat clock. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing and it won't stop. But I said, I'm sorry. But it won't leave me alone. I don't know what it wants. I can't keep apologizing, G4. Do you see? Now it told me everyone is here, and I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it, with my eyes on its eyes. I'm moving very fast, but I can't keep going, and I worry they will forget about me, so you need to write you about this because I can't keep going, but because of its eyes. Redacted. Okay, he clearly has some problems. Not sure, like personal problems, like him himself, but yeah. That was a bit painful to read, to be honest. Because he started like to not connect the words proper towards the end. This actually went pretty high, damn. Vivid dreams. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I'm writing you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I'm aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but if I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I have had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this incident, I have decided to seek help. The doctor says I'm physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours, very sincerely, Richard Bowker. Yikes. Okay. And this chest here, and I think I came from that side, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Let's add that chest there. Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions that the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days, this is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cell. The sun plus moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Cheers. Okay.
Okay, so you need to know where it's gonna end up.
Just... Oh, are you for real? Just stand still.
Done and done.
Letters procedure. Black rocks paneling suppresses the item's effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any sign of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than predicted and always in a predicted direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility by redacted. A proposal to take the items outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the budget committee. See file RTO-7158 for details. Items was found in the dead letter archives where the herd archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. Okay, so I think that actually concludes this area as well. Well, I guess fast travel to Panopticon just right outside. Where I can quickly reach Langston, talk with him,
I told
and finish this
Salvador it
quest
was
as well.
dangerous, but no.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Okay. The flamingo. Cleanse and contain the mannequin. Research protective study. Wait, do I have to go back?
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Really? But that one is literally in the seal threshold corridor. You can do that. I cannot do entry prime candidate program because it's behind level 6 door. Oh, whoops, not that one. But what about... I have abilities. How much is this? 2 points. I'm gonna try to keep for the multi-launch actually. So 6 more points. But then you said research. All protective studies, we can go there actually. And in research, actually, I can, yeah, do the old growth as well. Because now I should be able to navigate the area underneath. So start the next episode, clear, I believe it was the rubber duck? Or the mannequin rubber duck in protective studies, and then from there, go do Underhill's quest. And in the meantime, see with the peers. I mean, if I travel at the research area, I'll probably encounter some enemies. So I can deal with that. And unfortunately... Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to return to Langston anyway. I was thinking, like, maybe do the flamingo and then go to protective studies, do the rubber duck, and then do Underhill's quest. But there's no point because I can't cleanse the mannequin. So might as well hold off for this area, for this side quest. And when I have access to that area where the mannequin is, I can then do the seal threshold corridor, do the mannequin, and that's actually, well, relatively in the same close to Langston anyway. Instead of fast traveling, well, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna find a fast travel in the new areas. But if need be, I can just traverse the long bridge, and that's it. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna start the next episode in the research sector, do the rubber duck, and then do Underhill's side quest. And well, of course, I can look around more to see what I can explore in research, not security. And yeah, overall, I'll see what I can explore off screen. Like for any doors that I can still open. And this, anything else for constructs? How am I doing? Okay, I just need, yeah, I still need crafted samples. If I get like 700, just under 700, can upgrade the shatter. But again, I want the spin, and I don't have corrupted samples. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and continue next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.